Hey folks, I'm on my way to AOAA on a special Saturday morning. You see that Jeep behind me? That's my wife in her four-door Wrangler that I showed you with the stereo install. She's going off-roading for the first time today. She's been a passenger before, but she's never driven, at least not for a whole day. She drove for about, I don't know, 15 minutes or so the one time we were out on a blue trail that was a very easy section. So we're gonna see how she likes off-roading today. So this might mean that either I'm gonna have two Jeeps to build after today, or maybe not. I don't know. I guess we'll see. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're back from AOAA. Sorry for the bad video because we're sitting in the driveway. This is the only place we can get away from the kids to record this video. Fun day, I thought. How'd you think?
Yeah, it was fun. Nerve-wracking, but fun.
Nerve-wracking?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any thoughts?
No, we had a good time. Yeah, I was getting out of my comfort zone, but I had a good time, though. Yeah.
Looks like we brought an AOAA mosquito back with us.
Sorry.
Quick, shush him out! Ah, go away, mosquito!
I don't want to be blood-sucked. Come on, out. Out.
It's a big mosquito.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently they breed them right here in PA. Go away, mosquito! Ah.
Haha.
And we're back! And now this stupid light's on again. Oh well. So we're on our first trail for the day. I showed her how to get into 4-low. And I had her climb up a little ledge. Just kind of for fun, you know, get her into it.
That's fine. Am I angled right?
Now we're on a really easy green trail. It's called Shady Woods here at AOAA. And it's just a little tight, nothing crazy. A few puddles, nothing to worry about. See how she does. Time. I don't see any panic. Doing good. Trail here in front of me goes between these trees. I can fit through, but you're just a little wider, so I'm going to take the wider side. I recommend you follow me. You'll probably fit through the narrower side, but there's really no reason to test that skill just yet, huh?
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Look good on this side. If you want to splash a little bit of the puddles, you're welcome to. Just remember we have to clean these later. And the puddles stink, be warned. down tree here shouldn't really give you a problem. Just ride it to the passenger side like I am. Put the passenger side wheels all the way to the side there, and you should climb right over it. Very animated back there. I can hear you guys up here.
I'm rocking back and forth.
First.
I'm gonna freaking kill him. I told him no freaking steep. Jess is having a mild heart attack right now.
I said nothing straight down. What do we
This
have?
isn't straight down.
What do you think this is?
Well, it's not a 90-degree angle.
Well,
it's a hill. This is like walking up past the mansions. Just with rocks. And it's dirt.
Really? I didn't see that one coming.
You love me. Now we are going up a hill. Jess is biting her fingers. She's gonna do great. This is the life. Look at that. Look at you go, Jess. Oh, don't hit me with the tree branch. People think my cat attacked me.
There's a dirt road. That's safer. He said we were at the top. And up over freaking
Hit around the
By the
bend.
way, Amy, friends don't let friends record video in portrait mode.
What's portrait mode?
portrait mode. What's portrait mode?
Turn the phone sideways.
I think I know what portrait mode is.
It just looks better if you're going to use the video later, that's all.
Gotcha. Thank you for the tip. I had no clue what portrait mode was.
Not only is he a guide, he's a photographer.
Portrait mode is the way everybody records video on their phone now because it feels natural.
This is how I held it on the roller coaster.
Landscape mode is the mode that every single camera in history ever used until we had smartphones.
Now we have a historian. Damn it.
Ooh, Jess, they're tiny rocks.
At least I closed my eye. It's like revenge.
There's that stinking again. Ah!
Also, I don't know how well it will work on your Jeep, but on mine, when I'm on bumpy terrain like this and I want to keep even pressure on the gas pedal, I rest my foot against the hump in the center of the Jeep so that it sort of steadies it.
I know. Why don't we just put somebody else's freaking foot on this? Yeah. That's better.
Just keep momentum, like you said. It's not NASCAR momentum.
We are doing Miss Daisy momentum.
I feel like I'm going up the roller coaster hill.
This is where we scraped last time.
Yeah.
It's really split for me, you shouldn't have problems.
Ow!
Son of a monkeys. That's what I get for not watching the freaking leaves.
Well, you're supposed to pay attention to the trail, not the leaves.
Yeah, well, I didn't need my eye to see.
my friendly flies has escaped. The other one's still here.
There we go. We're up. And we're down. Oh, he wasn't kidding about the rock. This way.
Hey, it's not really bad.
Yeah. Did you see the steep drop off? Wow. While I'm dying.
Jess, you're doing great.
So you've been off-road before with me, but you haven't really driven much. So how was it? Like, how did you, was it a lot different
Yeah.
being behind the wheel than being in the passenger seat?
Yeah, because you have a different perspective when you're in the driver's seat, and you can see the angles you need to take. When you get in a hairy situation, it's nice to, when the passenger you can get out. Like, okay, I'm done. I want to get out. But when you're in the driver,
With this, you're stuck.
you're not
stuck.
getting out. I mean, there was towards the end of the day when we got to that really rocky area, and I was like, I looked at Amy and go, I don't want to do this no more. Can somebody else drive? And
Yeah,
she's like, you're...
I could tell you were starting to get tired, and that happens to all of us after. I mean, I could drive green trails all day and not feel fatigued, but if you put me on blues and blacks, I get the same thing. But for you, that's probably
it was,
the same, right? So you put as much effort and thought into driving on the easy trails today, because you're new to it,
right? And being on, we were on Polaris, so that was really tight, and being in a bigger vehicle, it was definitely, my goal was, okay, I haven't had this Jeep really long. I really don't want any dents in this.
So yeah,
and of course I had Amy with me, and she's a bad back, and the last thing I wanted to do was injure her or myself in my car, my Jeep, and so it took a lot of maneuvering, and I'm proud to say I did not bump anything.
No, well, you did bump one thing.
On a rock.
Yeah,
but I did not bump any trees.
I think I got it on video. So if it's on video, maybe we'll show a clip. But
and Amy got a photo of it.
She's
like, your first scratch. I was like,
but,
I don't know if that's proud of it.
You'll see how I'm using my brakes instead of the gas. That's because gravity does a really great job of just walking you right through it, and you just use the brakes for control.
Oh, shit, that's a tree.
So basically, you just have to follow where the tire tracks are, but I'll help guide you along. You'll see there's a little pointy one sticking up kind of right off to your driver's side tire there. You want to put your driver tire right on coming down an extension off of Polaris, which I call Shortcut. I think it's still technically not part of Polaris, but it's, I'll forget trail number. But anyway, it's there's this little rocky downhill section, and I was spotting you, and just came down on a rock on the one running board,
Yeah.
which everybody says the stock running boards won't last you forever when you're wheeling anyway, so they'll eventually get destroyed if we get further into this.
But you know what?
You're fine. Keep it going.
That was my only bang.
Yeah, and the
Straighten
damage
yourself
is minor. There's the
fixed
very
itself.
the very front part of the running board is lifted up just a little bit, but it's all
Okay,
still very functional. And I
yeah.
don't think anybody other
Hang
than
on a
us
sec.
will even notice that it's.
I didn't even
damaged.
notice it until you even said something.
I
was
noticed it
like,
because
oh.
I was looking for it because I know
It's
we
the
landed
snap
on the
side
thing.
here.
Yeah, I mean, I heard it scratch.
So
How was that?
if you go
That
straight
was
back
nerve
just a
wracking.
little bit,
When you
back
hear
up.
it
You've-
scratching.
You've ridden with me on blues.
Yeah.
And with my Jeep
You'll hear
set
it
up the
scrape
way
a
it
bit,
is,
but
there's
then
a lot
it'll
of
start to
bumping and
climb, and then
scratching
you'll get
going
right
on.
off.
Right.
I know that's
There you
always
go.
bothered
Keep
you. So
going.
how did
Yeah.
it feel when you were driving?
It was actually more cringeworthy. Because
Yeah.
I can't exactly close my eyes and plug my ears.
Yeah, right. You can't ignore it. You have to live through it.
And I'm like,
To
oh,
avoid
it's
that,
going,
we
really
basically
going
want to
through
go
me.
further to the driver's
You know,
side.
and,
So cut it.
and
Yep,
I'm
there you
thinking,
go.
what's breaking?
Come forward slow.
What am I hitting? you know, and when
Okay,
she's
now
like,
cut
it's
it back.
only your runner. It's only your runner. I'm like, that's not helping me.
Yeah, I mean, on a built
move
vehicle,
forward a
those
little
things
bit
would
while
be there
you're turning
to
the wheel,
protect
it
your
should
body
cut back.
anyway.
Yeah.
They're meant to be slid
you
on.
go.
These
All
are
right,
just
that's
the factory
perfect.
little
That's perfect.
plastic
Just take it
steps,
slow.
and so of course they're going to take some damage. But it wasn't the body. It was
Yes.
those steps, right?
Yep,
And the
and-
steps can be taken off and
Okay, now
replaced.
straighten
So
it
that's
out again.
exactly what
I
they're there
figured, you know what, going through that whole Polaris
Yep.
area and then coming down
Okay.
off of that, and I figured if that's the only thing I get out of it, I didn't.
for. Yeah, I mean that's probably one of the hardest green
straighten it out.
trails
Yep.
that you can do at that park.
On the west side, yeah.
Little bit. That's good. Okay, straighten it out. Yep. Doing good. Just come straight. Yep. Keep going. Not a problem. How was that?
Oh,
You okay?
I sweated so bad. I took a picture of our first rock scrape.
You left a mark on the rock.
Yeah, I took a picture. I'm gonna die! You're doing good. You're doing good.
Okay, what's the problem back
You're doing good.
I am gonna kill him.
I don't get it. What's the problem back there?
What's the problem? I'm gonna die. Okay, you got it. Oh wait, there's more. What's the problem? I'm gonna die. He's laughing at me. I'm laughing.
You're not gonna die, trust me.
I'm gonna piss my pants. He's the person that's almost having now. Oh my god! Hon! Oh my god, I'm freaking out. Oh, you just got down that little narrow thing. Yeah, but I really died. He's laughing at me!
You're not gonna die. Trust me.
Oh my god! Hon! Come on, you got it.
Perfect.
Perfect my ass. Can you get the plunger? I need to unseal my ass cheeks from this seat.
I don't know. The
And-
east side was
And
pretty.
we found the hardest green trail on the east side without even knowing it.
Yeah.
So on the AOAA map, I looked it up. It's trail number 10, and we've been on it before in my Jeep, and it was pretty easy then. It's a little challenge, but you know, green trail, very green.
It was washed
Well,
out.
with all of the
I know,
rain
I
that
know.
we've gotten lately, it's all kinds of washed out, and I hope Amy got video of that.
I
Because
believe she
there's-
did, yes.
There's a couple routes you can take through this little patch of rocks. The patch I took was certainly
move it?
blue. There's no way you call it green. And the patch that you went through, I mean, I guess you call it green for the sake of calling the trail green.
Yeah.
But it took a spotter.
It made me nervous because it was going straight up, and then you kind of off-kiltered a little bit, and then it was nothing but ruts then. Huge, deep ruts. And I looked at Amy and go,
Your husband.
okay, he's behind me. He's still got to go through. Which way do I go? And I can't exactly stop.
Right, you're talking about, I was talking about the rocky section up on 10. You're talking about, what do they call it? Gamble Alley? Or
Yeah, something gamble. So, you know, we got through that, and I was like, okay. I'm
I
not...
slide you sideways a little bit, so we'll watch, and I'll move my Jeep up back. Just basically go like that. Maybe straighten it out some, because you don't want to climb too high up on that.
Like that?
Yep, just go straight up. Should walk you right up.
Like that?
Yeah, honey. Yep, you're going to start climbing on this side, and then it's going to kind of even out. Just take it slow. Good. Perfect.
Roller coaster
I'm
up
going to try to get
climb.
up this.
I can't see.
You're fine. You'll
You're
see
fine.
now, right? There you
You're
go.
fine.
Yeah, okay.
You want to take the lower side here, that is to the left here. Looks like it's a little less rocky.
Okay. Less rocky, he says. Sure.
Oh, it's either those rocks or those rocks.
How about none?
You knew I was going to take the hard side, right?
Duh. And that's when my panic came in, and that's when I looked at Amy and I go, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah,
I'm done. I was like,
we got you through that, and I'm like, okay, I think we're going to call it a day. We're going to take the next turn off and get back to the access road, and we're going to get out to the parking lot.
It's like a traffic cop. Oh!
yeah, roller. He's not speaking right now. supposed to do this?
And then right around the next bend is this huge washout.
Yeah.
That I don't know that we got any pictures of. I think Amy got one while I was from inside while I was spotting you, but there is no lie, a 3-foot rift in the center of the trail, and you have to straddle it and walk your way up. And
I looked at Amy. I go, he's not kidding. This trail hates me.
Yeah,
it's like, and it knew. I think it just knew that I was like, I'm done. I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
my brain hurts.
That trail has deteriorated since the last time I was on it.
And of course we're coming up, and I looked at Amy. I go, I can't see. I can't see the rut. I can't see anything, and all I see is the tip of your head. And I can't see. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm like, can I stop and you drive? Because I don't want to do this no more.
You were getting to the end of the day, and that's why.
I was getting tired. Well, it was by 4 o'clock. I was like, I'm exhausted. I'm done. We started at 10. I'm pooped.
Woohoo, Jess! Yay!
So let's close this up. I have one final question for you.
Okay.
Having been through today, do you want to do it again?
I would. As I was telling Amy, I would probably do more greens again. I'm not comfortable yet with everything. You know, I knew where to be like, okay, this is out of my element. I don't know where to go. You know, with the spotter, I'm not ready for blues by any means at all.
Well, your Jeep's not ready for blues either, so don't worry about that.
You know, but like I said to, Amy, I said, this was fun. I was out of my comfort zone in a couple of spots, especially Polaris and definitely the Gamble. That was really...
Well, I got to be honest. Going into today, I expected that we would be on access roads all day long. Maybe a couple puddles, maybe a few very mild rocks. And you surprised me. You jumped right into it. You were ready to go.
We jumped in. I mean, you mentioned BA to me, and I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah, well, no, that was a joke. That was a complete joke.
Not. And it was so funny because then you mentioned Twister, and I just got done saying to Amy, I was like, and I want you to know there's another one called Twister, and Nathan won't even take that because I said
hate that trail.
It is so windy, and it's a straight drop. I'm like, absolutely not.
I just remember being on that thing. I mean,
We did it one time.
I did that thing in a bone stock 2-door JK Sport with like the chintzy little 29-inch tires. And I remember being halfway down that thing and locking up my brakes because the guy in front of me stopped. Kira is screaming at me in the back seat. You climb out because like, I'm done. I can't go down this.
I can't do this. I'm like, I'm not doing this. And Kira's like, I'm going to get out. I'm like, no, you got to stay in this because I cannot grab you and walk you down this thing. I mean,
bad memories of that trail.
I was like, no, we got to the bottom. We both looked at each other, and even Kira was like, no more. We're done. We're not doing this trail.
Yeah, I
don't
don't know
more.
if I'll be doing that one again anytime soon.
And it's actually washed out more, from what I understand.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
And I mean, I walked down the whole thing, and no, I wouldn't drive it.
So, do I have 2 Jeeps to build now?
According to Amy, yes. Yes.
And there you have it, folks.
She's like, we need a little lift and bigger tires.
All right, so assuming that the footage worked out, this is going to become a video, I hope. And so I'm going to close by, in my dark, shadowy...
monstrous names.
Face behind here. Thank you guys for watching. And remember to subscribe if you like this kind of content. Maybe we'll have more videos as my wife learns how to wheel.
It'll be interesting.
We may be thinking about sending her through a 101 course through Off-Road Consulting. We have to talk about that yet, though, so there's no commitment there.
Yeah, we have to get to my level.
I don't know that there will be video of that, but I don't know. This is kind of exciting. Somebody new in the sport.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd take my kids with me yet.
And, well, I mean, we'll have to get them to be quiet. Maybe they'll ride with me next time.
Yeah.
Get that used to it.
Harper would probably be quiet. Kira wouldn't be. No.
All right, so before we completely run out of light, thanks for watching.
Thumbs up.
And I'll catch you next time.